This week, we set sail, get seasick, recover, reach a new island, Tony drops something overboard, we run through our departure activities, and sail some more. Which means we are leaving the wonderful island of Martinique, which has been our home for the last month. We are off. We are leaving Martinique this morning. It's bright and early. Leaving our lovely little anchorage that's been home for over a week now, where we recovered a bit more from the crossing and B from the big carnival. And we are going to Dominica. It was windy last night and there's no wind now. It's flat as a pancake out there. And it's about 35 nautical miles, so it could be a bit of a slow one. We'll see. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a breeze just to push us along. Something nice and gentle would be good. Are you ready?
I am indeed. I just need to figure out Dominica has Starlink.
Oh, that could be interesting. It can be problematic if not.
Yeah.
Our Starlink is our internet connection, and pretty important as it's how I upload our videos to YouTube. Nevertheless, we raised the anchor, set the sails, and it's time to say farewell to Martinique, the first of many islands that we plan to visit in the Caribbean.
So Starlink isn't in Dominica at the moment, so Bryony is currently rushing to get the next episode out.
I'm not loving life. I'm not loving life at all right now. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. It makes everything a bit tricky. So I'm trying to get an episode up now. The bit was due today anyway. We're on the way, but we weren't quite done, so we're panicked. Hope life.
It's a bit rolly. Revived somewhat.
Sorry, it's like at the end of the lure, yeah. The wind has settled down. I'm no longer below deck trying to edit and throw together voiceovers and a thumbnail. It's been a while since I've looked into the bottom of the puke jug. It's not a good feeling. I know it's nice now. We just need to catch a fish. There is some, I think we've got weed on the end, by the way.
No.
I think we've caught some weed.
Gone.
What do we keep catching?
Weed.
What do we not want?
Weed.
You can't see it because I don't want everyone to see my passport. But Tony is checking us in to Dominica online, which is super easy. Hopefully.
Well, I still need to go to customs after this.
Oh.
I just, yeah, doing all the paperwork side of it now. Then once we get there, hopefully it should be straightforward. We got a big one.
So we've arrived. Tony's just sorting out the mooring ball and the cleat. Solar panels have been thrown up, and you might wouldn't be able to tell, it's beautiful here, except this bloody building site is hammering away. Other than that, it's really pretty. Lovely turtles in the water earlier as well. I'm going to see if I can pick one up, not physically. What, have you lost the line? No. What?
No. My wedding ring.
Your... Oh, tell me I misheard that. Your wedding ring?
Yeah. What's that?
Definitely like 20 metres of water, Tony, because we're on a ball. No, you're joking.
Slipped off.
Tony, no. Wedding ring. Is this a joke?
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the end of the marriage, isn't it? This is it. Did you plan it? Make sure this is
Yeah, it's all planned. I'll see if I can dive on it, but it's 20 metres.
20 metres, Tony. Well, I don't know what the chances are, but he thinks he's going to try and dive on it.
20 metres is quite a long way down for my little lungs, and sadly we don't have our own dive kit and compressor. But even so, I thought I should at least jump in to see if I can see the bottom. And I obviously wasn't going to throw our marriage in the drink quite so quickly. But alas, I couldn't see the bottom, and there was no giant crab with shiny and valuable treasures on it. The ring was gone.
We've had a mystery smell on board. I blamed Tony.
You did.
It's actually our grotesquely bubbly... What is that?
I don't know why it's white though.
I don't know. It's liquid. It's actually like dribbled out onto our nets. That is hideous. Tomatoes.
Well, I
Can I hear them fizzing? I can hear something fizzing. Oh.
Might be.
Oh god. Well, at least we found the mystery smell.
Well, hopefully.
I owe you an apology, except I don't, because you did just throw your wedding ring overboard. Yes, you.
Someone looks mad.
You idiot. I'm not mad, Tony. I'm just really disappointed in you. Now, here's what it is. Get your cheapy, even cheaper than, oh, it wasn't cheap, silicone ring instead. Never mind. Mine's never coming off, it's stuck. The only way mine's coming off is in some hideous degloving incident.
Yeah.
But we'll get you a silicone one. It happens. We knew it was a big risk anyway, which is why we didn't splash out on like super expensive rings. But it's a sentimental value for me. I don't know about you. Not much sentimental in there, is there, Tony? I've got more in one of my toes than he has in his whole body.
It's not true.
Yeah.
We live on the boat. We have an active lifestyle.
My whole finger's coming off with mine. Let's catch that one on camera, eh? Anyway, we're looking for the green flash. And there was a turtle. The clouds rolled in at just the wrong moment, so there was to be no green flash. The turtles, however, all seemed to be headed further north, as did the cruise liners. We decided that we too would follow them in the morning to a new anchorage, one with less building work and less bad luck. We've had some friends and family ask exactly what it is we're doing in footage of us leaving an anchorage, so here's the general rundown.
We use a block and tackle on the end of a pole to hoist the outboard. We then secure the outboard to the side of the boat while Bryony tidies up the lines.
A tidy boat is a safer boat. I help Tony secure the outboard before we head up onto the foredeck, ready to hoist the dinghy. We'll use one of the spare halyards, potentially the spinnaker, to raise the dinghy. These are also one of our options for retrieval in a man overboard situation. I just need to check that when I'm passing it down to Tony, that it's on the right side of the spreader.
We are then ready to hoist the dinghy up onto the deck. I get a good grip on it while Bryony winches it up.
Apparently with a lot more body movement than I'd ever realised. Then I release the line from the winch and down it goes. Whilst Tony sorts out the rest of the dinghy, I nip downstairs and turn on all the navigation and safety equipment that we'll need on for sailing.
I pack the flexible solar panels into the dinghy and use a ratchet strap to secure it down. The rest of the items then get stored into the lazarette.
Usually, this would be the point at which we prepare to weigh anchor, but today we are on a mooring ball, so it's just a case of slipping the lines off from the cleats instead. The lines are off, and we have a nice breeze that's pushing us away from the shoreline anyway, so I let it do so before I turn the engine on once away from any moorings.
Time to hoist the sails. We had quite a breeze funneling down the mountainside, so we put a reef in to reduce the sail surface area and keep everything under control.
I trim the sails, and job done.
So we're off.
Woohoo!
Heading to Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, Dominica.
Dominica.
Not Portsmouth back in the UK.
No, that'll be a bit too far.
Sorry, family and friends, not yet.
Yeah, more than 4 hours. It's only 20 miles to get to Portsmouth here. But yeah, we're meeting some friends or
They're joining us
cruisers.
in a few days, aren't they? Some fellow cruisers.
Yeah, we're going to be hiring a car and visiting quite a bit of the island, hopefully.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean island here, where a lot of the filming was done. So there's lots of really cool scenery moments, waterfalls, hot springs. I am ready for that.
Yeah, so it should be nice. And yeah, see more of this island, really.
raining. Got a little bit of a squall come through.
We have, it went up to 20 knots, but now it's dying down. And it looks like it's passing, so
Yeah.
a bit of a squall.
Small squall.
Yeah.
It did hit 20 knots, and now it's right down to 9.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, 3 miles.
I know, that's typical, isn't it?
No fish.
No fish.
The anchorage looks quite busy.
Here we are in Portsmouth, Dominica. The sun came out just in time for us to anchor, which we'd planned to film.
But the GoPro died.
Nevertheless, anchor we did, and we were finally where we want to be. Next episode, our plans are hampered by some pretty rainy weather, but the sun eventually comes out, and we hire a car to explore the island of Dominica. I can tell you now, we absolutely fall in love with this place. We can't wait to take you along on our next adventure.